Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Pleasure to be here. I'm Eric. That's David. Fresh face here at GameSpot. He's been with us. Has it been like 2 months now?
Just about, yeah.
Just about.
Coming up on 2 months.
Sweet. He's been handling gameplay for us. And Aaron, one of our kind of like FPS gurus in the office, was like, hey, guess what? World War III Early Access is out. So here we are. We're checking out Early Access. I think it comes out this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Which is like the same day as when Battlefield was supposed to come out.
That's correct, yeah.
And this game is eerily similar in some ways to Battlefield, at least like aesthetically and things like that.
Totally. Even in some of its like objectives and the game modes and stuff, it feels a lot like Battlefield 4.
Cool. Why don't you take us through some of it? I know you've only been playing a couple hours this morning because we did have it yesterday technically, but the servers weren't up. Servers went up today. So bear with us as we try to, get through some of these games. For all we know, some are going to be less populated than others, just again because it's early access.
Right.
But happy to be here with everyone, and let's see how this goes.
Yeah, totally. First thing we'll do first, let's go straight to an enemy flag and try and get some trouble.
All right, sounds good to me. You want to get hot?
Yeah.
Weapons hot. What's up, Crime? How you doing? Eric, how you doing? Original Gamehead, thanks for the kind words. If you guys didn't know, we are live every day, well, every Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. So you guys should stop by, hang out with us. We play generally, new games we can preview, betas, alphas. We're going to be playing something a little early tomorrow as well. Should be a fun time. It's not technically a new game per se, but should be good. I think the Red Dead trailer comes out tomorrow too, I think. Yeah, got him.
There we go.
Got two. All right. It can't. The stream can't get any better than this two piece that we just got.
This is the ceiling right here.
Yeah. We hit our ceiling here. Do you follow the lotto at all? I don't know if anyone won the big one last night.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They did not.
Me and my fiance, we bought some, and we definitely did not win. I wasn't sure if anyone won one because they had just announced the numbers. And,
right.
I'm sure everyone's like buying one. Oh, this map's pretty cool. It's like pretty big.
Yeah.
Like as we had talked about, it's kind of like very Battlefield. I like the verticality though. Verticality to FPS maps are always cool.
Totally. I'm trying to see. Oh, was he there?
I don't know.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I jinxed you. I told you
it
was. I told you like we hit our
any better now.
It's fine. Are there like classes as well, or?
Yeah. So they have. So basically, they let me choose if I wanted to be like from the West or East Division.
Okay.
I don't know if that actually meant anything, but they do give you a loadout for medium, light, and heavy.
Okay, sweet.
So
you
I was
went
medium. So let's give light a go real quick and see what that looks like.
Okay, now you have a sniper.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's bolt action too. It looks like
that's
pretty quick bolt though. Pretty quick reload there.
Right. I'm kind of used to a bunch of really slow reload Fortnite bolts, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh.
Ooh, I like the attempt.
Switch.
I like the attempt. Right.
Let's see what else they got here. Yeah, so that's a G29. And then the heavy's got a UKM and an RPG.
Okay, cool. For taking out vehicles, yeah.
Right, because there are some vehicles here that are giving me trouble.
We got a tank at A2, it looks like, which is good.
A2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there.
We got them pushing up there.
Let me go and...
we are currently playing on PC. I believe it's only on PC right now.
Yeah, only on
definitely
Steam.
the early access. Yeah, I think it's only on Steam, though, for World War III.
See if I can get my RPG.
So it's interesting to see how this game does, just because it isn't a month out. Like, it is out a month earlier than Battlefield, and it does have a lot of those similarities, at least at first glance. We also put some gameplay up during Gamescom because that was the first time they ever revealed gameplay of World War III.
Right.
It's been kind of whoa.
that was a
little trippy.
Something.
Oh, they got some lean. Okay, they got lean mechanics. That's cool.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can lean.
Yeah,
you can
sweet.
Do your,
okay.
You do your little lean, which is nice.
Big one.
Oh, who got him?
Oh. Get sniped.
Oh, too bad they don't have a kill cam, man.
I
could actually see what.
There's like pros and cons to kill cams. I feel like it's like the pro is like, yeah, you get to know who killed you and from where.
Right.
But the con there is that, you know, that guy gets revealed.
Yeah.
And he's a sniper, right? He's got a good sniper perch, so.
I take it you're a sniper?
No, I actually am terrible sniper. I'm an SMG AR kind of guy.
Very nice.
So, yeah. So I definitely pulled you out of your comfort zone by having you switch classes.
That's all right. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to try out the heavy one anyway.
As
Crime
mentioned,
use this weapon.
It's not just similarities. There's even some game mechanics from Battlefield. This is true. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, like, Battlefield is such a kind of established, you know, franchise that.
Totally.
Curious if people will leave Battlefield to play this or not, or maybe they'll play both. Maybe they'll play this for a month and be like, oh, I don't have Battlefield for the next month, so I guess I'll fill my itch with this. And the thing is, I think it's only, I don't even think it's like a full priced game is what Aaron said, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't.
Yeah, I think it was like 28 bucks.
He said something like 28 to 30, but we'd have to double check that.
Oh,
I don't see anything on the Steam page.
Oh, I got hit from two different angles. Yes, sir. I got him down.
Is it
like
free?
40 though.
No, Billy, it's not free. Oh, now you guys are losing. You guys had 4 points earlier.
We did. Yeah. Yeah. No, but we'll be able to get them too. I don't know what our vehicle's doing. Just kind of coasting. I think. Yeah. We're trying to figure it out
outside.
right now.
Karn wants to know, do the weapons feel different? It's a small dev team, but they can go hardcore and make each gun unique.
So the weapons, I mean, if you play a lot of shooters, it's going to feel natural to you. Nothing feels too out of place, I would say. But the different types of weapons do feel significantly different, which is cool. Yeah. You know, so if you have, if you like more auto rifles, or if you like, you know, like that bolt action sniper and stuff, the cadence and the timing of things really do feel a little different. And I think, I'm
guessing there's more like actual like recoil and stuff.
Yeah, and they've got some interesting things too. Like, so for example, if I go prone right here, I can actually roll on my stomach and kind of like.
Oh, it's got them Battlefield, the butt scooching.
Yeah.
That was so weird to me. But I don't play Battlefield, so it's like.
Suppressing fire.
So do you like heal, like regen heal, or do you actually have like?
You have to use a med kit. You have to use a med kit. I actually forgot how to use my med kit, so we're gonna play a little risky. see what happens.
Okay.
It's gonna hard scope. Oh my god, I got flashbang, and I saw like 3 people coming up actually right there.
Escalator.
Yeah, you saw them.
Yeah. Oh. Watch out! Flashbang.
No. Stared right into it. Where's our boy at?
Yeah, you're like me. You're not used to doing the peeking.
The lean peeking. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go.
But you should probably figure out what your medkit button is.
This is.
While we're at it, we might as well figure that out.
This is true. Let's see here. What we got here? This might be gadgets.
Oh, here. If you guys want to see this, I'll get rid of us real quick.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of different things right there. I feel like it would be the gadget because you can actually choose. Here we go. It's a gadget. 3. Yeah, combine your 3.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Gadget. So you actually have different options. You can choose to have a first aid kit, an ammo pack.
There's a med pack. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, but yeah.
I guess we'll find out. There's also drones, which is pretty neat. I had a.
I saw someone in chat said, "How do I get out of my drone?" Beamer99 says Rainbow Six Siege way better. It's a pretty different game though. I feel like Rainbow Six Siege is more almost like Counter-Strike-esque, where you know, like one team against another. Well, this also has one team against another team, but like in a smaller objective-based like map.
Right.
Whereas this is like a huge, you know, multi-point, you know, massive scale, or more massive scale, I guess, and way more players as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely more
John
players.
Inglis thinks that the recoil needs to be less. I don't know. I didn't even see like that much already. This is a terrible spot. I hope someone. Yeah, exactly.
That's a
all right, so try 3.
Yeah, let's give that a go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you gotta like left click probably.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so do you like only?
Oh,
have
I can heal
one?
a teammate.
You only have one?
I do.
Oh, it's still ticking. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, it's a timer then.
No. You got an initial burst of health, and then you also got like it was also regenning after the fact.
I see. Then let's do the let's see what the med pack
JT Ju
does
says
too.
I think it's more like Insurgency. Yeah, but this looks cleaner than Insurgency to me.
Insurgency was a little weird.
But I guess like you're not wrong though. Or rather you're right in that the like gameplay is similar, I guess. But I think this game looks a lot nicer for whatever reason. I don't
It's
know.
really clean.
It's more polished, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
There's no like levolution, is there? Like, is there any like you rocket a building and it opens the wall? Is there? Okay.
Well, not that I've seen. I mean, I could
Okay.
whip out an RPG. And,
Does this
and
have battle
blow up the
royale too?
wall.
I don't think so.
Everyone wants that battle royale, man.
I'm actually curious if battle royale, now that it's delayed, if it'll actually ship with the battle royale mode or not. I don't know if they even said. I should look that up probably.
Do they plan on?
They're
doing
gonna
battle
they're gonna do a battle royale. They just didn't say how exactly it would work or what it is, other than the fact that they've just said like they do one,
Right. I'm out in the open.
Yeah, I was about
now.
to say you are crazy, sir.
I'm out in the open. I just want to find someone, man. The maps are so big.
I mean, you are running like way faster than I think you would, to be honest, but that's fine. Maybe it's to kind of, compensate for the fact that these maps are big. But
Right.
you also have vehicles, so it's kind of like.
That's true. Can I actually get? Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go. You're on the capture point too. This is good.
Yeah, getting some objectives in.
Yeah. Maybe you should look behind.
I can't really.
Oh, you can't? Really?
Yeah.
That's weird because you're the gunner
'Cause
on
I'm-
top. You're the gunner on top. That makes
It's not
no
even a
sense.
mounted gun. It's just like a.
Yeah, it's just you and the. I guess if it's like a seat though, then yeah, it would make sense that you couldn't go all the way though. That actually
That's
makes
an
sense.
awful seat, man.
No, it makes sense actually. I thought.
Oh, buddy.
Three. Can you not in there?
I cannot.
Oh, you have grenade now as a gadget maybe.
Oh, I have the med pack. That's what it was. Well, do I
Well,
stay
we'll
out in
find
the
out.
open or here? This is a good
Oh, you're
spot
good,
for me
you're
to
good.
like back out real quick and see what this is.
Med pack.
Is that for me though? Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so it's like so everyone gets to use. Oh, and then there's like X amount of usages.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So that might be better than the
I think it's better.
first aid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
think it's
First
better.
aid's a little bit more selfish though. It's more like the Call of Duty, like you give it to yourself. Although you can still do it to other people, but you know what I mean. You don't have to throw down the pack and then hold it.
Right.
That'd be more my play style probably. Let's see. Sorry if I missed chat. What's the difference from Battlefield?
Well, the buildings aren't breaking right now, as far
Yeah.
as we can tell. Recoil
Watch out,
is
there's two.
unforgiving to me.
Yeah.
Let's see what we
You got an assist as a kill. That's good.
can try this lean thing.
Lean with it, rock with it. I think watch out if he goes above you.
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
And like now that you use your med kit, I'm guessing you don't have like another one, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Whoa,
hey,
buddy, let's go.
It's
I'm gonna
a
heal
danger-
out in
I
the
like
open.
how you just like.
I'm just
plop
gonna
that
heal
down,
out
like-
in the open. Oh.
Yeah, see, you're not playing tactical. You're thinking like this is like COD when it's like more like Battlefield. where
Right.
Things hurt. I think it's 30, Chris. I don't know that for a fact. That's just what Aaron said. I'll try to double check for you guys. Is this open beta? No, we just got early access. We got it from the developers. They gave us a key. So we were able to show it off. Let me see if they have it online. Oh yeah, it's 28 USD, I think. It's weird that it doesn't like show it here, but it said it on the Google search.
Right. And that's such an arbitrary number too. 28.
It's like, when you have 28.99, it's like, oh, it's less than 30 though.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it.
Is this game relevant to you? Maybe if I sign in, I can see the price. Maybe that's why.
I definitely thought these mannequins were people as I walked by.
Well, at least you didn't. Did you shoot them the first time?
No, I
Oh,
did not.
God, I gotta get the code. Dang it. Damn you, good Steam protection. Can anyone get early access? I don't think so. I want to say like part of it could just be if you actually purchase it, then you can probably get in.
I really like these broken escalators, man. I don't know. That's an interesting
Oh, are you back to where you were?
level design. Yeah, back to the scene of the crime.
Dane Johnson says, "Wow, this David guy seems really cool." I feel like that's one of your friends or something like that.
I don't know.
I feel like nobody comes in to say something like that to a new person unless they're like an actual personal friend. So Dane, good looking out for your boy.
Yeah.
You just killed yourself. I saw it coming. I was like, dude, you're gonna take fall damage, man. This is not Assassin's Creed Odyssey here.
I just I mean I got a kill too, but we're gonna gloss over that because of my spectacular free fall there.
Ishmael Medell says this in Battle Royale would be much better. Honestly, I don't think you want another Battle Royale. I think to be
there's
honest,
enough Battle Royales.
yes, exactly. I think that we need a change, or not a change, because this is not a difference. It's just that you need to have other types of multi-player shooters. I think, and the
Agreed.
fact that Battlefield is out a month later, it's prime pickings right now for World War III.
And I mean, if you really like battle royales, there's so many options already now.
Yeah.
Like even from third-party devs who are trying their own spin on it. Like, oh, he's getting lit up. Oh, and so did I.
Early, yeah. So like the game's out the 19th. For whatever reason, it doesn't have the price here. But when I did do the Google search, it said it was $28. So half of a normal retail game. So that's pretty cool. As Future says, no more BRs, please. Yeah, I think outside of like Battlefield, I don't really want to see anymore. I feel like we've hit our critical mass, and like I don't think any really like other new battle royales are gonna make it.
Right.
But that's not gonna stop people from trying it, of course. But you know,
I mean, it's such a buzzword now too.
Jolly Cooperator, it's more of a Battlefield than it is a Call of Duty. If you were to compare it to another FPS game.
This game here, absolutely.
Olaf says this is Battlefield without the multi-million budget. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, it's still, I don't know, it still looks pretty clean to me.
And I take that as kind of a good thing. They're able to accomplish so much on a much less budget. I mean, that's really cool. And that's a tank and a guy, so we're going to see how that works.
Elion, it's more like Battlefield for all those. Okay. So you're trying to get to like a high, like your teams are trying to get to a score, but I don't know what that end score. Maybe 5,000?
Possibly. I mean, usually with these types of rounds, time runs out before, you actually hit the score cap, right? So whoever has the most at that time is going to end up winning, which I think we're ahead. I think I saw some people too, actually. Maybe that's just the plants. This rundown mall. Psyching me out. And these freaking mannequins. Maybe I should hang out with my squad instead of going solo dolo all the time.
Someone says to use all your battle points. Oh, you're right. That's a good point. You have a quadcopter, a Reaper, a Wolverine.
Oh, he's trying to get me with like a DMR.
You are a risky man.
PC, man. No bars held. Let's look at these. What battle points are we talking about?
The ones at the bottom. I don't know how you actually spend them, but you see your strikes. Yeah, you have strikes at the bottom that you could actually call in.
Interesting.
You have like 1,000 something battle points right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is interesting because like, are you even a
Objective Charlie 2 is under attack.
Round.
Trying to see if
Like,
I
you
can
see
get
the
him.
battle points at the bottom.
Your
Bottom under your gun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can actually call them in. Let's.
Oh yeah, see here you go,
let me-
Cyborg. Here's another vehicle. You got a little like buggy.
Yeah, this one's a nice one. Pretty fast. When I get closer, I'll call the
Enemy APC
we'll call the
has been
quadcopter and
detected.
see what that does. I can see the keybinds to them too. They're tied to your numbers, so I'm just gonna press
Nice.
like a number 8 or a number 6 or something, and we'll see what goes on.
Olaf says you can spot enemies with your drones. Makes sense.
Is that a? Did someone call in another copter?
Can we see the vehicle combat? We can try. If he gets into a tank later.
Yeah, if I get into. Oh, what?
Is that the drone?
This is the Well, it's the quad copter drone. Yeah.
So increase drone height, decrease drone height.
And there's a meter
Is
too,
that
so I can only
spotter?
go like 200 meters. What was that?
There was a guy to your bottom right here. somewhere. Right there. Is that? Oh, yep. Get away from him.
There he is.
He's trying to shoot you down.
Yeah, but how do I back out?
No, don't get out of the drone. Keep flying the drone.
Under attack.
I don't even know if that markered someone or not.
Objective
he's
Charlie
coming
2
up.
is under attack.
He didn't see me though.
Well, he's not gonna push up that far. Maybe to get rid of it, you'd have to just use it up.
I just self-destructed it, so I can push up on.
Well,
this
at
guy.
least get revenge for your drone. How many players per server looks very empty? I mean, I think as of right now, there just aren't that many people playing because it's early access.
Enemy APC has been detected. Friendly airstrike incoming.
Oh, he's gonna lean on you.
No, he's not.
Got him.
He's not
Good
gonna
job.
lean. Oh. I love it. All right, let's find. Well, there's my little buggy
I think you
there.
can blow up that drone. Yeah, he did blow up that drone.
I did, yeah. It was self-destruct because I wanted to try and push up on the guy. But I want to see where these tanks are. I played a tank earlier today. It was actually pretty interesting. The tanks are really fast in this game. A lot
Nice.
faster than you would expect them to be. So we're going to see what happens.
The mini drones for recon, cool. Can you play with the sniper? We tried that earlier and it didn't go so hot, Isaac. So I'm not gonna tell him to do that again, unfortunately. But you can play a sniper. People are hating on the graphics. I think it looks pretty good. At least when you compare it to like what someone had mentioned earlier, Insurgency. I think this looks better, personally. But
Yeah, I don't think the graphics are something that I would be too, upset about.
what's
It
the
looks pretty
FOV
good.
set at? It's tripping me out.
I mean, I think it's like at 115 or 105. It's pretty big.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's tripping
Valor
me out
said
'cause it's an
105. Okay.
It might have been 105, yeah.
Delta 1.
Let's cap this and see what's
Nice
going
work. Nice work. Nice work.
on.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
buddy.
gonna shot from behind. Oh, you're so dead, right?
No, I'm not.
Gadget up.
Yeah, let me give him a cover.
Look like two came out at the same time. Nice little bug. Damn, that's sprint speed. Yeah, that's the only other thing I would say. Ooh, buddy. If maps were a bit smaller, this would probably appeal to more people, says my Bebop Blues. I don't know. I think that you have to, like, consider there's, like, other games like that, and I think they're not trying to be that kind of game. You can lean while ADSing.
Yes.
It's like Rainbow Six
You
Siege.
can lean
ADS,
even
right?
without.
You can ADS off that, right?
Yeah.
of course.
look at that.
There'd be no reason you shouldn't be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Are the air vehicles based on points, or can you use them whenever?
I think they are based on points. Yeah. At least that little plane that we saw flying over, that one I'm not too sure about. I tried spawning into it if I could, and it just wasn't working. But everything else near at the bottom of my screen, you'll see there's like a flying eye, high explosive, LEO. These things all have points attached to them.
Thanks.
Oh
Ryan.
no,
Why is that an actual tank?
that's an enemy vehicle. Yeah.
Oh well, you're the heavy class. Good try.
Oh my god.
Enemy airstrike fast approaching.
Wow, these are well. I was gonna say it feels like you're right. You might not make it in time. I feel like it's also because like I don't think the games are like full on each side. So yeah, I think you're right, Anvil. I mean, like that's a decent amount of people. Like what was that, 12 or 15 people versus 12v12, 15v15?
Yeah, just about.
Um,
Oh, that's a lot of people.
nice.
There we go.
UAV ready for deployment.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, they are, and they're all trying to shoot me. Maybe I should have gone the
You got a lot of ammo.
sniper class. I do, yeah, because I'm the heavy.
Oh. Did that even work?
Oh, I don't think
get
so, no.
sniped. Get sniped.
That was an interesting area too. They were kind of
Yeah, I
up
agree,
in there.
Olaf. Small studio without a big budget. Game looks and works well. Respect. A lot of people are hating on it, comparing it to like. I mean, I was the one that compared it to Battlefield, I guess, just because I guess I don't know. There's been an argument lately that you shouldn't have to compare a game to something else, but it's the easiest way to convey something to someone. Like when they're like, "Oh, what kind of game is it?" Well, okay, it's very much like this game, and they're like, "Oh, okay," but it's not necessarily fair to the game either, though.
Right.
Because I feel like, as mentioned, it's way smaller budget than a Battlefield game. Way less people working on it. Oh, watch out!
Oh, that was a germ.
Oh, you hit your ally.
Also, I
That's
did.
not
Oh, that was
good. Well,
another thing I meant to
we try
mention.
to run through. There's,
Team kills are possible here.
I see.
You can do like friendly fire and totally mess someone up. I actually blew
Good
someone
job.
up with a tank earlier on accident, which was not my intention.
Gadget up. That guy's dead.
Shooting RPG, close range. Let's go.
All right. Well, he'll med pack then.
Thank you, friend.
This FOV is not high enough. You want more FOV?
We can do it.
Do
I think
it later.
we can.
Do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
later.
No, I'm gonna run right in the middle of the area and then pull up my settings. That's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
Smart. Tactical. They'll never know what hit them. Can you try Warframe? Maybe another day. There's a lot going on in Warframe, though. And I don't think anyone in the office has put that much time in it, other than maybe Alessandro.
I put some time in Warframe.
Nice.
Not nearly enough though. Okay, we got this.
This
area
is true,
down.
Chris. We are all entitled internet trolls that know that they can say whatever they want and crap on a game just because they can. I wouldn't say everyone. I'd say most of our chat's pretty respectable. As I mentioned yesterday, I pretty much want to try to like start to police the chat more. I think that it's okay to have criticisms, but like when you make comments that are very specifically like, you know, you're just trying to crap on a game just to crap on a game, then I don't know. I think that that stuff doesn't need to be in here.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Our units are taking hold of objective Charlie 1.
Wish I could play it. Mine just gets stuck after the loading screen. Is that what happened to you yesterday when the servers weren't up?
Yeah, but they actually, the devs hit me up on Twitter because I
Uh-huh.
asked them about the
Yeah.
servers, and they said that it was that was part of the schedule.
Oh, it was supposed to go up today,
Right.
not yesterday. Probably like install yesterday and then, yeah. Levi says this FOV is insane. When you sprint, it feels like you're looking through a fisheye lens. I don't know. I guess it didn't bother me that much.
Yeah,
but,
it's not.
But
it hasn't
but a
bothered
lot of
me
people have
either.
been talking about FOV. El Science says, but you're on YouTube. That's true. That is true. But that doesn't mean that you can't like create a community of people that want to come watch, hang out, and have like a, yeah, you can have a discussion or debate. It's fine. You can be civil about it though. So this
Yeah.
is a dictatorship. I could totally. Oh, watch out! Is that guy?
No.
To your
that's-
right. Okay, it must not have been because he totally didn't shoot. It just didn't have a green marker on him. So freaked me out for a second. I was like, dude, your guy's gonna die here.
We're doomed.
What's interesting? Oh, okay, it's in the top left. I was gonna say what's interesting is they don't show you the score. But yeah.
Objective Charlie 2.
But you gotta imagine that the oh boy that the player list is that's ammo, isn't it? You're the heavy, so
Let's
you're giving
go.
ammo.
Get my ammo up.
You really need 400.
He
Objective
vanished.
Bravo 2
He's
is
gone.
under attack.
You need someone to drop you health. I
Yeah,
guess
like
you
this
do
boy here.
slowly. You do slowly regen to like you have 3 segments of life.
Right, right.
Oh, is that behind you?
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the marker was behind. Let's check out this FOV real quick too before I spawn in again. We'll see what we're looking at. Field of view 120.
Trolling is stupid, but don't be sensitive, bro. It's not about that actually. It's just that because I'm here every day, Bucky. I see a lot of stuff, and some stuff is whatevers, and some stuff isn't. So it's more of me making a statement, hoping that like for the future things are better. It's not about sensitivity. I let a lot of stuff slide, to be honest. If I was a true dictator, if I was ruling like, with an iron fist, so to speak, a lot of people would be gone. But then again, we might not have anyone. So, when does this release on PS4? I don't think it's going to. I think it's
Yeah,
PC only.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming to console.
At least to start. Maybe if it's big enough, then you're just running around with your ammo.
I was on a vehicle actually.
Be advised,
Just got shot
enemy
out of that.
offensive drone spotted in your AO.
They've got the majority of the caps right now, but we're still ahead. So I guess our team's doing something.
Radiator, I think. Says looks like a Battlefield game. Yes, it does.
This is going to be a pretty common consensus for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Play Tropico, Eric. We actually had Tropico a couple weeks ago, and then it was just too busy. Also, I've never played a Tropico game.
Neither have I.
So, yeah.
What's the most recent one? Like Tropico 5?
6.
6.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 was in beta like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Interesting.
How do you see the future of this game? Will it last more than a month? That's the kind of the question I was saying, Poxwaros. I think it's a good. It'll have definitely a good month for the Battlefield players that are interested that can't play Battlefield for like another month. That might kind of hop in. It works out potentially just because it's also not a full price game. It's according to Google at least $28. That's also what Aaron said. And so I'm interested to see if this is able to pull enough people away, enough Battlefield players away from Battlefield. But I don't know. Battlefield's such a big franchise, kind of like COD, that I feel like we'll have to see. I don't know. It's just hard for me to believe that, I haven't played this game enough to be like, oh, I think that it's going to be a game changer that's going to get everyone away from them. I think that they're smart in that they're coming out a month before Battlefield, though. That's for sure. Name McNamee says, I like having no censorship in the chat because nobody has the fear of being banned, so they speak their mind regardless of how uninformed or idiotic that opinion is. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, you guys are allowed to say what you want, but obviously, as Anvil One Gaming has mentioned, it's not to be mean or bullying other people or other people's opinions. We can have a debate or discussion, and that's fine. Ooh,
97.
Close.
Oh, no headshots, man.
Yeah, no headshots.
That's what it was.
Were you trying to? Which one were you trying to get?
D1 right there.
Oh, okay.
But
now
I guess
he's
now we can just
taking
go.
that.
Well, they
Oh,
already
okay.
had it. I got
So
about
now
like
you're
a
getting
third there.
A1 back with your teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll attract the audience that isn't fond of BF5 and its World War II theme. That's true. Nice.
I see.
Oh, that little pillar saved him.
Yeah, it did. But that
Nice. You can heal too if you want.
You can just be my my health pack guide.
Yeah.
Let's throw a flashbang. I guess we won.
So
This time ran out. So
yeah, because I was gonna have you pull up the list. I feel like it was maybe half of the list was full or something like that.
for the
It felt
servers,
like it just felt like you could have had another, like 15. Oh, you got emotes.
do we?
I don't know. That guy clearly is doing emotes. He's like, I'm
Look
full.
at him.
I'm full. Yeah, I'm real full. All right, everyone does look the same. Everyone's got the same skin, but that's fine. I mean, like, this isn't what you're worried about. I'm surprised they even have one of these. This is very Call of Duty right here.
Yeah, loving the diversity. Now you got a little flex right there too. There's an interesting thing too that they had in the war map area before you spawn in, where if for anyone who's played like For Honor, you have like that main sort of like tactical map where you could send your troops or send supplies or do whatever that game had to kind of like work for your faction. And in here, since before I started the game, I chose the West faction, you can do the same thing here. So like right now, actually, before I go in, I can click on any of these sections here. So Warsaw, Berlin, Moscow, and when you click on them, you can donate your supplies.
Oh, let me get rid of
And actually, okay, so the world state update's about to update itself in like less than a minute.
Might as well wait for that.
Yeah, why not? And so right now, it already seems like on the global score.
It's not out yet, Venom. It's in early access, and it'll be in early access for others come the 19th for $28.
Oh, we're actually killing it in the world zone, it seems. Yeah.
So did you pick a faction? Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, it just let you choose between West or East. and I chose West. So here we are. But yeah, let me just donate some supplies and help my boys out.
Marco wants to know how are the servers so far.
They're okay. Sometimes when you spawn in, there's almost like no one, and then it'll build in pretty quick. The game's pretty good about filling in the server. I might not have had to wait more than say 4 or 5 minutes before we ended up having like a solid 10v10 going on. And then sometimes you're lucky and you join into a server like, and you might just go right away, and you'll have 24 versus 24 or something like that. So
cool.
It's pretty interesting.
Let's see what happens here. It's in progress. And it's going to update again in an hour.
Yeah, because the score itself just updated up
Dang,
here.
everyone's
so
west side here.
Everyone's west side. Represent.
All right.
All right, so let's join in and see what kind of a server we're going to get now.
So is America available for choice of factions? I don't think I saw it. Isn't there like a let me see. I was reading a wiki.
Yeah, well, what you can do is let me go to here. Why don't we show this real quick? So this is my customization thing right here.
I'll go full game. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is the customization right here. You can choose your guy. In fact, I'm going to show you guys how he runs in. It's kind of neat. I guess he doesn't this time. But yeah. So this is your character. You can do anything you want. And in terms of whoever asked if you could be like America, it's still west or east, but you can choose your flag. So every country's here as an emblem, and you're allowed to do whatever you'd like. You can choose like the whole European Union, which is kind of funny, I guess. Oh, and then you have a nice little nickname to your sentence. So mine is Zero Fox Given. Pretty proud of that one, actually. We might be able to go Ball of Steel, just for humor. I think you can change a bit. Oh, your taunts. That's what it was. So they're emotes. I can insult people. It looks pretty, yeah, I'm insulted. That's for sure. Got a more threatening pose right there. The flex. Bodybuilding. It seems like it's more the same, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to be something else. Get your dance.
Was there any like
moonwalk?
Was there any customizations of the characters, like look, appearance, or anything like that?
Let's
Soldier
see.
customization. Okay, so you can spend
cost some money,
fake monies.
Mm-hmm. Got your faces. I'm trying to see. You can get face paint and everything. I wonder if you can like, if I can make like a Middle Eastern character to represent myself. But I don't see it right now, but you definitely have a lot of options for adding in sort of glasses or camo, face paint, gloves, and different combat pants, things like that, body paint. And they all seem to have...
oh, you just bought that,
I guess
by the
I
way.
bought that. Nice.
Yeah, you had 1,600 in your wallet up top. Now you have
there
600.
There you go. Now I got 600. Well, these commando stripes better be worth it.
Yeah,
add that in there. So let's go.
All right, why don't you hop back into a
quick join server.
Here.
Let's go.
Let's see. Black Apostle feels like they're going to need a huge step up if they want to be on par with Battlefield 5. I don't know. It's hard to say. Part of it is that it is an early access game. It's going to be an early access, like soft early access, but it is roughly $28, I believe, which is like half the price of a Battlefield game. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. Obviously, it's more like AA title if you want to go with that instead of AAA. And yeah, it's a way smaller studio, so it's going to be, tougher for them to, maybe get to where Battlefield is. But I think it still looks and plays well from what I've seen. So
I think so.
See if you. Oh, is that tank assaulting A2? Oh no, that's your tank.
That's my tank.
Sweet. Oh man, you guys look like you guys are wrecking them. Oh, you know why? Because you joined mid-match.
Maybe.
Hit tab real quick. Oh, get in the vehicle too. So 20, almost 20v20, and you can get to like I don't know.
There's only 2 minutes left actually in the server, so let me jump in the tank real quick and let's roll. Oh, look at this.
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo.
Gotta navigate.
Could you imagine this is like the driver's test? have you drive a tank.
Enemy tank spotted in your area.
Cyberman said it might be better to wait until it fully releases in December, possibly. But if you want to try it early, and like I said, it might fill this void for some people, before Battlefield actually comes out for a month. But maybe you just play Battlefield 3 or 4, as some other people were saying. If anything, it reminded them more of that, and like, I don't know. They're more looking forward to that, I guess. Oop.
Got him.
Nice. He blew up too, which is good.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Very realistic tank attack. Is that an enemy tank? Oh, that was the enemy tank.
The one that was chasing
That
him?
was coming up, yeah. I mean, I passed by a friendly tank. I didn't think that was
Is it a big
happen.
map? Yeah, it's pretty big.
This one's all right. Got 30 seconds. Let's see how fast
They
I
should have
can
made
run in
sure
there.
servers are full when they send keys to show it off properly. I mean, it's all tough and relative because, it's all timing and stuff like that. I think if you're going to complain about not seeing, like, only having a 20v20 versus, like, a, 30 plus versus 30, I don't know. I guess if you want to see more people, it's fine, but...
I wonder if I can go third person. And I guess we won that one.
Boom.
That was
Just getting
pretty good.
W's.
Yeah,
Easy
man. That
W's.
was I got my my one tank kill. I did my job for my team.
That's fair. You're
Let's
1-1.
Right. Let's see if anyone's gonna emote here.
The
I
graphics
don't
look
think they
nothing
know
like
how.
the trailer, though. Yeah, but that was from Moo. I mean, a lot of games don't look like their trailers. Well, it just depends on how different it is, I guess. I would say that, most of that stuff is very highly rendered stuff,
Yeah.
and you also have to realize we are live streaming a game where the game, is going to get compressed as it comes back to you, and then depending on your internet bandwidth, your PC, etc., it then scales down again. So it's never going to look, a stream is never going to look 1-to-1 to like that trailer, as it is, because of the things I just said, and also just because usually that stuff in that trailer is like highly pre-rendered stuff, right? Or video, rather.
No, I agree. I agree with that. This one seems like it's a relatively new map because none of the.
There is a melee attack / Jason, as Mars. The Mars said it is V for melee.
Yeah, that's the V,
V
button
for
right
Vendetta. Oh, you can slide.
There. Yes, you can.
Units are taking hold of objective
Slide
Bravo.
right there. Makes me think of, like, Medal of
Hi,
Honor
homie. What's
stuff.
up? How are y'all? We're doing good.
Objective
How
Alpha
are you doing?
1.
We're doing really good. Oh, let me get on the tank actually. Let's do this again. Actually, let me change something here real quick too, because I noticed there was a
Venom Craft.
vehicle.
Yep. Go for it.
FOV.
So I'm asking, were you given a key for free to play? I mean, yes, we were given a key. That's correct. I mean, we could have easily bought it too, but I mean, even if we bought it, I don't think we would have access till the 19th though. So we're just able to show it off early.
Right.
So
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo 1.
this game needs a lot of improvements. Look at squads, for example, and
I will say, I mean, I would like
oh yeah, he
to
just
be
wants
able
more
to.
optimization stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
come. I mean, again, it's early access. I think they want to just get the game in players' hands so they can get a feel for it, and hopefully, as you mentioned, get Gaius Julius Caesar, that some of these other optimizations come in,
That's
and
a
play.
big tank.
So we'll see. But yeah, like Battlefield has a lot of good like squad mechanic stuff. So
Totally, being able to spawn on them,
Yeah.
and being able to see them at all times. So that's something that I would.
And I also feel like in the,
appreciate.
at least when I played Battlefield 5 beta, it did feel like, having those different classes, and there are. Oh no!
I got so confused. I thought my buddy did that for a second.
I
was
thought
like,
you hit him at first, and like.
But then the
potentially-
whole screen shook, right? And
Watch out,
it's
he's still
like,
there.
oh, I gotta reload. Oh, there we go.
Oh, are you? Oh, you, okay.
Can't see anything.
He's still there.
Is he?
Yeah. He's
I see him.
doing the smart thing, which is, but you got a guy there shooting RPGs as well. He might have backed off because of the RPGs.
Possibly. Let's
Is
see
he
if
still
gets
capping the
greedy.
point though? I can't even tell.
No, I think it's been contested.
Okay.
Objective Delta 1.
Okay, well I'm gonna bum rush. Let's see if he
Crime
shows
says I
off his
finally
mug.
remembered what this game reminds me of. It's the original Homefront multiplayer, but more polished.
Oh no!
Another tank to your right.
Oh
He's,
boy.
right, he's like near that bush. Yeah. Give him the shake and bakes. Okay, he rolled down the hill, I think, a bit.
Our units are taking
This
hold of
is
objective
mildly
Delta 1.
nerve-wracking.
Oh,
he
got RPG'd.
Get back to your base to repair your tank. Yeah, it's too late for that. But thank you for the tip. Oh, fuck. Fuxic says you can destroy tank optics. That's cool.
Maybe that's what was happening to me.
So it is a beta. That's what you just said. I mean, I don't know if it's actually a beta. I gotta go look at the email to see if you want the exact verbiage. I think that
Right.
we were just told early access, but
Right.
I guess technically, if you looked at Steam right now, the game becomes early access, like soft launch on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check that those words are all correct. Let's see.
Our
The invasion starts 10/19/2018. World War III will be available in early access in a soft price model for just 28 USD.
objective Delta 1.
Yeah, that's what it says. They are paid to play games. Lucky men's. This is correct, Johns. We are lucky men's.
This is very correct.
Would you pay $28 for this as it is? Asked ASB Gaming London. For me personally, I see value in it. I don't play Battlefield as much, so I probably personally wouldn't. However, if I did play Battlefield, would I spend $28 on this? Probably. Just because it has similarities. You know, I won't have Battlefield 5 anytime soon. It's a newer, you know, you got some newer people starting to play the game as well. So
Oh, my buddy's right there.
I think it'd be worth trying. I think the other thing for me that would help if nice. Almost. I was like, dude, don't shoot your guy in the back. The other thing that would probably help for me is if, you know, for whatever reason, if one of my friends or something like that decided like, hey, I'm probably gonna play 2, like then it'd probably help me out. Probably like be more incentivizing, of course. But to each their own. Everyone has you know, X amount of dollars they can spend on games. So, you know, there's a lot that has either come out recently or about to come out. You know, you got Red Dead. It's next week. It's a big one for a lot of people.
Huge.
You know, COD just came out. Blackout's been pretty big so far. I'm curious to see if COD, you know, continues its success with Blackout, or if it just becomes a thing that people slowly get tired of, or you know what I mean? Like, it's the first week. So, wow. Melted.
Buddy.
Well, you got shot 4 times.
Our units are taking hold.
Not even a headshot. I thought, like, for sure you got headshot.
Right.
Headshotted.
Headshotted.
Can you jump?
Yes.
Okay.
The jump's kind of weird, but you can. It's like it's
yeah.
a lot shorter than you would think.
Julius Caesar wants to know, do you think the maps should be bigger and have large-scale destruction to be implemented? Is there any sort of destruction in this alpha/beta or whatever so far? I haven't seen any type of destruction, because as you had saw with the tank, even when it ran into a wall, it was kind of like just making the metal kind of like scraping effect
Right.
and not really destroying it. So I don't see that. Do I think the map needs to be bigger? Again, as a Call of Duty player, I don't think the map needs to be bigger, but you know, for the people that play Battlefield, maybe. You guys feel like it needs to be bigger?
I would say it should be bigger if there's more access to different types of vehicles. Right now I see a buggy and a tank, which is fine.
Mhm.
But if there was, you know, if I could climb in a jet right now,
Oh, you hit an ally.
I
somehow.
did. I
That's
nicked
weird.
them. And what was that? It was
You
probably a
actually
grenade.
said RPG'd? Oh,
It
no,
was a
grenade.
It
Yeah.
was a grenade.
Good
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
How are the frames and what GPU are you using? Frames look fine to me. GPU is a 1070.
Yeah. It's running at 60 right now. 60 FPS.
Sergeant Turner Rhonda is looking forward to the Fallout 76 beta.
So am I.
That's soon, right?
Yeah, this is pretty soon
next
actually.
week or yeah, it's next week. I think roughly around the same. Is it the same day as Red Dead? I feel like.
I should hope not because that
I
would
think
be
it is.
nuts if it
either,
was.
It's either the 23rd or the 26th, but let's find out. I could totally be wrong.
Yeah, we had a lot of really good coverage on Fallout 76 on GameSpot.com. For those of you interested, you can see some really cool videos.
Yeah, there's gameplay. There's like 4K as well on YouTube. Where is this?
I made a video of a nuke falling for those of you who like to see nukes.
Yeah, people were saying that the graphically it didn't look very good.
Yeah, I could see that. That was just because of the compression. It was the compression that we used.
No, I just mean in general though.
Oh,
like in the
sure.
game, like it didn't look very good.
Right. If you ask my opinion on that, I think that's kind of a sacrifice that has to be made, considering the move to multiplayer on such a massive scale. I personally don't mind it too much.
I don't know, David. I'll play devil's advocate. we live in a time where there are huge multiplayer games with still pretty good graphic fidelity. But I don't know. Maybe a nuke is like a whole different animal. But
sure.
Yeah. So 76 beta is October 23rd. So it's actually before Red Dead. If I have my dates right. Yes, it's next Tuesday. Which means we'll probably be streaming it unless... I think that one's not NDA'd. I think the first one was NDA'd. Where you couldn't do anything with it.
Right.
The stress test or whatever.
Right.
Is this Battlefield 4? No, Kevin Lewis. This is actually World War 3.
I said that. I said it looked like Battlefield 4. I'm so glad someone brought that up. Because, I mean, we're comparing it to Battlefield, which is a good comparison, but very specifically Battlefield 4.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel really good about myself. But let me heal first. Oh, no, I've got the...
That one's fine. I like that one more.
Really?
Yeah, because you get to, like I said, you get to be a selfish, player.
Did you hear my character? That was some black magic
effery.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing the lean.
Yeah, I was going to say you should lean more.
I can do that too, buddy.
I'm not used to it personally.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't really play a lot of Siege. Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, why don't you check your FOV real quick because people are curious. I'm pretty sure it was like at
FOV was FOV was pretty high. It's at 120. That's the max that it can go at the moment. So
then didn't change it. Why you want us to lower it? Lower it. Go to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are, there you go.
All
We'll go to 100 or 99. There
Close
you go.
enough, right? All right, let's see what we got.
How does ASB Gaming London wants to know, how does it feel firing the weapon recoil control wise?
So for anyone who's more into these types of shooters, I think you guys will be fine. For me, I can live with it, but obviously it's, I'm losing a couple of firefights because of that recoil. This is an auto rifle, and I can't hold the trigger down as much as I would like.
So you're a COD player.
I'm a Destiny player, actually. I do Crucible.
There's more recoil. Well, no, actually, that's not true. They're both more arcadey shooters that don't have that, Uh-oh. Oh, wait. You're, getting,
Oh, I'm getting jammed.
Jammed or something. Yeah.
What?
Or you can't run by there? Maybe? That's really... Oh, your guy was on the ground, prone.
Wow.
So he was actually blocking
I should
you.
shoot him.
That's hilarious, actually. I don't know. Oh, no, you know what? He was sniping down the hallway prone. That's hilarious. You know what? That's moderately realistic. You didn't phase through somebody.
Right.
Oh, watch out. Yeah, get behind those sandbags. Get real tactical here.
Let's go.
Shoot that mannequin. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh, there he is.
This is not early access. Early access starts on Friday.
Shield.
So should I call it early access? Here, I'll have David pull up the email later on his phone, so I can give you the verbatim of exactly what. Do you have your phone, or is it at your desk?
I do.
Pull up the email that we got from the kind folks that gave us our key.
Let's see here.
So I can give you the verbatim of what it actually is, I guess. If you need that clarity, we can give you clarity. J Bane says, I missed his question. Let me see, J Bane. I apologize. I tried to get through them. You've also gotten one of your messages deleted, so I don't know. That's good.
There you go.
Cool.
That's
Thank
the
you.
email right there.
All right. Embargo and server blackout. Yep, that's fine. Why early access? That's fine. Yep. There's nothing in here that tells me exactly, you know.
It's like a
It
closed
says,
beta.
it actually, no. It actually says early access key at the very top.
Okay.
It says World War III early access key. Notes. But, you know, I mean, that's basically the key they gave us. So, yes, for some people, they can't actually access it till Friday. But, you know. What CPU are you using? Ask Marco. i7 8700K. Later, Shamari. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Does the FOV always increase when running?
I haven't even noticed. Maybe because I'm just so, you know, taken aback by how fast I'm sprinting, actually.
Abdullah wants to know how you feel about what are your feelings about the HUD?
The HUD. Well, I mean, there's nothing in particular that seems out of the, you know, out of place or anything like that. It seems like a really standard, you know, shooter HUD. Nothing that's wowing me. I do like that I can see my battle points and all that stuff at the bottom, so I can call things out. But I mean, I'd obviously still want some time to try and figure out what they do.
You had to like pull up a menu to check it, like no, actually, you could see your battle points, but you had to pull up a menu just to pick what you wanted to use.
Right.
Let's see.
What does a Reaper do?
Objective Delta 1 is under attack.
Because the quadricopter was just a drone, and that costs almost twice as much.
Second player gaming, I don't think it's going to be on console. Maybe if it does really well, perhaps. Where's Farm 51 support? I need help playing the game. My screen is stuck on a black screen with a cursor. That I don't know, J-Bane. Sorry. They said that the NDA starts this Wednesday. Today, they gave me a key. Yeah, I mean, you're in the same boat that we were in. I don't know. Have you tried updating it? I know that they've had a couple updates. It took us till this morning to actually get in. There is friendly fire. Musaid? I don't know. I'll try. Sorry if I...
Musaid.
Yeah, Musaid. Turn on the FPS counter. We can do that maybe next game. We just turn on the NVIDIA one.
Yeah. There's a toggle in game too.
Oh,
you
cool.
Might be able to use.
Cool. Barrage. No, not as of now. The environments are not destructible. I'm stuck into this APC.
Please help.
That's unfortunate. Does the game audio sound good? I think it sounds fine. I don't think it's. It's not like mind blowing to me.
Right. Yeah. It's very standard. Although I will say that the sprinting does sound a little kind of weird in my headphones. And that was before we started streaming too, so I had it pretty loud, and it didn't quite, you know, get my senses to where I wanted them to be. But overall, it's great. I think the most exciting that the game has been, especially just with sound design too, is when you're just getting completely barraged by tanks. When you're in a tank battle, that type of sound design is really, really cool. But yeah, gunplay sounds great. You know, the hustle and bustle. Some of the dialogue's kind of cheesy. You know, your character's really brash. He says some weird stuff.
As Counterfeit World had said in chat, there's a message about black screens on the main menu. You got to delete an HTML file and then verify with Steam. So try that. If we get back out in the game, we can also check that out so you guys can see it.
Totally.
Crime says they used bot audio samples for guns, by the way. Oh, interesting.
I did not know that.
Save some time.
Hey, man. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, it's only a 1. I can't really be a passenger.
He didn't want you to be.
Yeah,
he
didn't. Sure. Yeah. I do that all the time. That's my karma right there.
What graphic settings are you using? I didn't see.
They're all ultra. Everything's
all
at,
ultra?
Yeah,
Okay,
everything's
cool.
at its highest.
Can you bum rush an opponent with a forward slide? I've only seen the butt scooch. I mean, you could try. I have no idea. My assumption
success
is
rate's gonna
that
be
person's got to be pretty bad for you to be able to slide up on them. I feel like. Universe 67. You might want to heal. Oh lordy. Prone heal maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Give that a go. Why not?
Oh wow, Jason Voorhees just got RPG'd. Flashbang out.
Jason Voorhees. Oh, behind me. was indicators saying someone was shooting me from the back.
No, it was in front of you. I
Yeah?
think it was like 2 different spots, like the one in front of you and then the one on the right hand side.
I'm curious. I still don't know what these are. These planes, like, what do they do? I don't know if someone called them in or.
It looks like it's just giving surveillance, potentially.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know, because they're making 2 circles around the area, so
Mhm.
maybe it's just like almost like UAV. I don't
Yeah,
know.
possibly. Let's look it out. I'm gonna call in a. got a
Bartox
Reaper.
says it's not a BF map; it's a real Warsaw in Poland. Try to find CD Projekt Red on the map. I don't know about that. Is it on Steam?
they
Yes, it'll be
shooting?
on Steam. It's not free though. It'll be in early access on Friday, the 19th, for $28, I believe. That's a grenade. Somewhere. Yeah. Almost, but it didn't. I don't think he should be there with him. Because I
He's my
feel like
friend.
you're gonna shoot him.
He's not happy.
I wouldn't be either. Like, he's like, I got this corner. Why are you on this corner with me? That's what I would be thinking. That guy's dead.
Suppressed.
See, that guy, I feel like, was trying to make one of those aggressive slide attack tactics there.
And I just
that
spoiled
guy
it
just
for him?
got whooped. This guy's dead, too.
There we go.
Like, these guys trying to get through here are not going to get through here without, like, a flashbang or something. How many players are in your game right now? 21 versus 20.
Quite a good amount. Yeah.
Looks like you can get, I don't know, 30 or 40 potentially. I don't think it's, does it actually say the exact number?
Oh, I
think it
see a
says
guy
massive
going prone.
scale.
Offensive drone ready for
There we
deployment.
go.
Did you get him? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good
from
work.
through-
See,
from
you just had to
through
play
the,
slower. You just had to play slower.
That's
I'm
not fun.
Nah, but that's how that's why I don't like Battlefield games. Or
Right.
personally, because
Right.
you have to play more tactical.
Yeah.
Like, you have to play tactical here too. So it's not a game for people that want to rush around. Although I feel like someone's gonna flank you guys, and you guys are all
At
gonna
this
die.
point, yeah.
At some point, yeah. At some point, someone's gonna get smart enough to flank or go for a different spot, because you guys have basically held down that choke point, and there's no way in for them. You know.
Right.
JBAM, I'd have to look at the like main loading screen to tell you which file to delete. I do not know right now. I do. Wow, that guy
He was blended.
whiffed city though. That was. You're getting shot by your teammates. I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yes. I
was that
think
your
so.
teammate? Oh no, it was only one person that was your teammate. Because 11, I would assume the red is. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean that was a weird one. We'll have to see what happens.
Well, you guys are dominating them.
Mm-hmm.
Does this game have any microtransactions? Also, is there any pay to win? I didn't see any. I mean, like,
I didn't
I'm
see
sure
any
if
either.
there is any microtransactions, like the stuff we spent like money on in terms of like the in-game currency was like aesthetic changes to your character, and then there's also like emotes and stuff like that. So my guess is if there's any type of microtransactions, at least at first glance, is that it's on those kind of like aesthetic, like changing face paint and stuff like that, or like changing
Yeah.
you know, your armor or something like that, like the look of it.
Right.
And then
Purely cosmetic.
and then emotes. But this isn't like the full-on game, right? So it's just early access, since I can't call it just early access. It's hard to say if there's going to be any of that stuff, so just be careful. Can you guys show me how prone works? Show them the butt scooch. You show them that. That's sick. Yeah.
There we
you
go. Look at that.
They'll never get you if you just back your. No, don't do it. I was gonna joke that you could just back your way all the way through.
I'll do it, man. I take this butt scooch very seriously. I'll do it.
Gary Shilton asks, "What's the progression system like? Do you unlock new guns?"
I would.
I saw a level for
Hope
you.
so,
You were like a
yeah.
private or something.
Right. Maybe because it is so early. I haven't. There's like a
We'll see.
selection,
We'll
but yeah,
see.
we'll find out after this map.
Oh yeah. Oh, watch out right in front of you. He doesn't see you. There's another guy to your left, prone.
No way. I should
Big
just meleeed him.
flanks.
I should just meleeed him. Let's see how that works.
Oh, there's a guy on the stairwell too. That was like 4 kills.
3, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Maybe 2, and we're just getting too excited.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing what I would do though, which is we're not leaning enough,
Right.
to be honest. as the backseat driver here, I agree, Anvil. I think that the sprint is a little too fast, or it at least looks really fast.
It looks really fast.
But I don't know. That's something they could tweak though, easily. I feel like run speed. See, that was the type of flank I was talking about. So if you want to run and gun, it's like you're trying to get flanks and hope that like the attention is on someone else.
Right.
And you went down like a long corridor that they weren't even looking at.
Totally.
So you end up, you know, some people are trying to run in to capture a point, you know, cleaning up those people that are just like chilling behind a car thinking they're safe.
Why did I think that was a person?
It's a Christmas tree. No, it's just a normal tree.
Oh, he's dead. Good job, team.
Ooh, so close. It's a flash. No. How is he not flashed?
Oh, he probably just like hugged
Sprayed
the
it.
wall or something. Yeah.
JBN says there is a weight system. So, I don't know. I felt like when you're heavy, it didn't like seem like you were running like that slow either, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it affects your.
Oh, we definitely need to play more tactical crime. But you know, when you play arcade shooters, it's not easy. And you know, if anything, we can just we can point the blame to Aaron because he's probably like one of the most tactical, other than Ryan Schubert, who is also in the chat. Those two guys are real tactical shooting fanatics. Whereas you got two guys here that just want to run and gun all day. So, you know, that's how it goes.
Oh, he's right there. I see him.
Yeah, 7 life. Are you out of heals? Or do you? Okay, you have one more.
I got one
yeah,
more.
one more. Okay.
Just have it somewhere in there. Oh, there we go. This gun just doesn't have the range
Yeah,
for
I was
it.
gonna say I don't think it's even worth
Yeah.
you fighting there.
Objective Alpha 1 is under attack.
Granada! Oh man. Alright, let me see. I'm missing some chat,
Be
sorry.
advised,
This looks like a combo between Rainbow Six and Battlefield 4. Anyone agree? And yes, says Jimmy Salgado. That actually, that's kind of true, actually. Kind of does have like a little bit of some of that stuff, so you know. Any chance you could turn your FPS display on and list your PC specs? Last Gunfighter, PC specs, i7 8700K, 32 gigs of RAM, GTX 1070. We can turn the FPS next time he dies, potentially.
Yeah.
Wow, that lean is way too aggressive, says Starscream.
Objective Delta 2
Eh.
is under attack.
Another thing, if that is the case, can be tweaked, I feel like. You know,
Yeah.
obviously, that's
Very
kind of
fixable
the
stuff.
thing that you can do when you're in early access is really tweak. And, you know, maybe come Friday, there's going to be like more players, and that'll give them more data so that they can make more informed decisions. Nice grenade. I know, right? Another PvP shooter to flood the market, says Renegade. At least it's not a battle royale, though.
This is true.
So, in a year of battle royales, oh no. Ooh, that guy
he
slid.
slid.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
saw
yeah. That's
that?
some COD action right there. Yeah, shoot his feet. Oh, can he die from that? Oh,
I wonder.
oh he did.
Well, he
oh,
did.
got
Yeah.
grenade. Someone
yeah.
grenaded him.
Yeah, I got an
Smart.
assist for that one. Who's he shooting at? You see someone I don't.
Time to make some big plays. Time to make some big plays.
Let's go see the.
How many player total says Ask Johnny? Right now we had about 21 v20, 20 v20 ish, but you can definitely have more than that. So yeah, games developed by the Farm 51.
Trying to see where we can show the frame rate.
If not, try hitting Alt Z. See if that. No, Alt Z didn't work. I wonder if it's because Joey changed it. Why don't you play and I'll ask Joey if he
Yeah.
changed the toggle
No, it's totally
for
fine.
the
Let's go. Here.
Objective Bravo 2 is under attack.
Nicholas Cameron, World War III confirmed. In game, not in real life.
I kind of like the objective systems example in gaming. It's not just simple domination conquest. Dang, you guys are owning them though.
I've
Well-
got really good teammates.
Lap lap. There goes that. I wish I could afford a 1070. They're coming down a little bit. I feel like just because of the
new
20
one.
series or the 2000 series is
Yeah.
out. But yeah. Yeah. Try Alt Delete.
Alt delete.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then go to settings and then. Yeah, it's HUD layout, I think, and then FPS. Yeah.
FPS
And then
counter.
yeah, that's fine. Top right's
There
fine.
we go.
And then hit. Yep. And yep.
Here we go. You guys got your FPS counter now.
64 players max confirmed by Farm51. Thanks, Marcin.
I think I capped it too at 60, so it can go higher, but
Okay. Well, we can try uncapping it after. Oh, light them up.
or I'm gonna get lit up. Yeah, let me uncap it real quick. Let's see here. I think it's under. It's gotta be under advanced frame lock. Disabled. Let me just put it all the way up to the top too, just in case. And I think it still wants to stay at 60. Interesting.
Did it not? Maybe it didn't take effect because
Wonder if it's like a reset thing.
yeah, like you're still in the game.
Possibly.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
$700 here in Australia. Yowzers. Yeah, everything in Australia is ridiculous, though. As I have come to learn, we do have an Australian office, and Edmund Tran, kind of like the lead editorial / former like video producer,
The
was
homie.
telling me that stuff's really expensive there.
Yeah.
And then I started looking at stuff, and I'm like, yep, that's expensive. Are you on max resolution? I mean,
Yes.
technically, yes.
Oh,
I mean, like,
resolution.
granted, though, like we're on a 1080p monitor, we're streaming 1080p, so it's not at 4K. If
Right.
That's what you're asking.
Our unit is taking hold of Objective Charlie 2.
I'm seeing a chat window during the deploy
Objective
screen.
Bravo 2 is
Yes,
under
you are.
attack.
Is it accessible only during that time? Main communications through mic. No, there's a chat in the game too. We've seen people say like I'm stuck in an APC or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I had that set off actually.
Oh, you turned it off?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
I thought we saw people chatting in here though. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, like just now?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
You're getting too excited over this awesome game.
Yeah, I guess so. VSync. What about it? Disable VSync. We can do that later.
Oh, true. I think that's what it probably is. V-Sync's on, so it's trying to hug it to like 60 FPS. Oh, I see someone. Can I run up on him and melee him and play a little
Is
risky?
melee one hit kill though?
We're about to find out.
Nope, someone killed him before you. Could do
God,
it.
buddy, I was so bummed. That was gonna be fun. He's just taking over right now. Not fast enough. All right, let's turn off VSync off.
Junior Reyes, this is only for PC currently. First impression says Marco Lampus. I haven't played it, so I mean, just looking at it and watching the gameplay, again, I think it's doing what it needs to do in terms of like coming out a month before Battlefield, kind of giving you some of those similarities, and I think that the people that are interested will hop into the early access come this Friday. It's $28. For the other folks that are not as interested, they probably won't. But
Yeah.
there you go. There's the FPS is going up. You
It's
have to
making its way.
hold. You have to hold the key to lean, right?
To lean, yeah.
It's not like a toggle thing, right? It's not
Right.
like- yeah, okay.
It's Q and E to lean left and right
Our
respectively.
unit is
So
taking hold of Objective Delta 1.
I haven't seen any toggles actually for sprint even. Although actually something that I was doing while I was rushing earlier is if you move forward while you're
Can you,
controlling, you can sprint while you're crouching
can
too.
you buy armor and helmet? Because someone says for a little slightly. He said you're not buying armor and helmet.
Buying an armor and helmet like in game?
I think you have armor helmet right now though, don't you?
I feel like I should.
I don't know. I see it in the bottom left as like a white icon, so I don't.
Right.
I think that means you have it, and then if it grays out, that then you lost it or someone shot it off of you.
Possibly.
So
That'd be an interesting.
like Siege, CUNY, yeah.
Right.
I actually, Chill Doctor, I'm not actually sure what the refresh rate of this specific monitor is.
60.
You know for a fact that
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I checked it earlier.
Sweet.
Oh my God! There was
Oh,
like so many
You need to
people.
flashbang them there.
The flashbang takes a while.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, Swag Hilly. He did get a couple in a row that one time. It is pretty tough though. Like I said, if you don't play tactical shooters as much, it is tough to kind of like modify your play style to play that way, I guess. You can always do the lame thing and just camp a point. I don't know, man. You'd be shocked.
It works.
It does work because people get salty when they die there and they come back.
Yeah, they want their revenge.
It's the COD mentality. Oh, there's a guy in front of you.
There's a bunch of guys in front of me. Oh
Yeah,
my
why
God!
did you
Now they
reveal
see me.
yourself?
Now
Why
they
did-
see me.
What kind of flanker are you, David? I'm like, dude, this is perfect. Just like run behind him and do what you did just now. And you're like, nah, I'm just gonna tell them I'm like right here. Oh, buddy,
This is fun.
you're crazy. Release date, please. Someone said December possibly for full release, but I didn't see that myself. So early access starts Friday though.
Our units are taking hold of objective.
People want VSync back on now.
They do. Are they seeing some tearing?
I don't know. People are all saying VSync on, VSync on, VSync on. So we'll give it back to them. So there.
Give
Now
the people
V6
what they
back on.
want.
Yeah, we'll give the people what they want. I can't wait till they say turn it back off.
Right. I want to see what the FPS is.
Gray Fox
Stress it
wants
out.
to know if is this sim-like similar to Arma? Do you think it's sim-like? I don't.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I wouldn't be able to compare it to Arma actually. Closest thing that I have to reference it off of would be something like Insurgency or Battlefield and things like that.
Okay.
I mean, it is kind of sim-like, at least in terms of your fast time to kill and the way that you're moving around or interacting with the enemies and stuff like that. At least in terms of weapon fire too. You know, my weapon seems to be more of like this close range to close medium range. Definitely not a lot of long range firefights that I'm winning. Okay, we're about to see one right
I was
there.
like, wow, you're bold. Give him the 360. What was the other? By the way, this came from Game Rate Videos. By the way, aim for their belly or their neck. If I remember correctly, the dev said that hit detection system will be harsh. All soldiers here have armored plates on the chest.
Wow.
So neck and belly.
That's pretty neat, actually, that they implemented something like that. So
Nice message. Sorry if I butchered your name. Gonna buy this game for sure, he says. Have you played RDR2 yet? No. No, we haven't.
I have not.
What is that game?
What is this RDR2 you speak of?
Counterfeit World says estimated out of early access in 12 to 16 months. It's on the Steam page. Oh. Where does it say 12 to 16 months? Maybe I should do read more. Oh, there it is. Approximately, should have hit read more. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? Between 12 to 16
Whoa,
months.
that is some laggy stuff going on there.
How is the full version planned to differ from the early access
Oh my
version?
God.
The early access version of World War III is a solid foundation of the game to be built upon. Throughout early access, we plan to polish the core game with bug fixes, balance patches, and content updates, including new maps, units, weapons, and game modes. What's in the current state of the early access version? Well, it's a starting set of 3 maps, features, and contents with a goal to expand and refine throughout the early access based on community feedback. Right now, our main focus lies on refining and balancing Warzone mode. All aspects of the game are currently being balanced live, with the game still under constant development, so expect regular patches and improvements until we reach full release. Will the game be priced differently during and after early access? Yes, World War III will be available for a cheaper price during early access with the intent to raise the price at full release. This is to reward and encourage those who invest in World War III for the long term during early access.
Nice.
All future DLC content will be available for free. There you go. I should have hit read more a long time ago. No destruction. And I don't believe there's campaign either.
Nope. Not that I've seen.
That's a hard question to answer, Dr. Goodness, considering we haven't been able to play Battlefield 5. So I'm not going to be able to distinguish that for you, sadly.
I played a little bit of the beta, but...
I have early access. When it starts up, the screen goes black. Yes, you have to delete a certain HTML file, JR. I don't know which one that is because we'd have to be in the main screen for me to tell you which one that is. Wow. Nice.
Getting my assist in, helping my teammates out.
I feel like you hit him in the head there. Oh.
This is such an aggressive lean.
Sounds like firecrackers.
It looked like firecrackers.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's just check some settings stuff, and then we're probably going to call it a wrap. We can go through some of the menu stuff, too. Just because
sassy taunt
I
there.
feel like if we got in another game, it's going to be like another like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
so,
going to be a while.
Yeah. We're going to go to the
minute.
main screen in here in a second so you guys can see what you need to do. As mentioned by Farm51, they're constantly updating. It's even on the main screen itself. It's like, hey, we just updated, texture fix, I think is what I read. Make sure you update. Or if you're getting this error, do this. So we'll get there in a second. Is that your actual personal rank? Yeah, so you're at private.
Right.
Ooh, goes up kind of slow.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah,
you gotta get to 40,000 in your first level. This ain't no like COD where you get to like level 3 in one match.
On your first, yeah.
Yeah. So here you go. We're investigating some black screen on load. Try restarting, verifying, deleting the WW3 HTML folder, and verify again. They also did the low texture bug has been resolved. Make sure you've updated your game. So try that. But otherwise, thank you, David, for playing.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Our early access, I guess.
Very early.
We'll just call it that. Otherwise, it comes out Friday, $28. As mentioned, it seems like it'll be cheaper now, and then they plan, 12 to 16 months down the road to make it a little bit more expensive, just to incentivize those that want to kind of invest early. Can you use a controller? I feel like you want to go back real quick. I feel like there was like a setting for you to maybe do that, but I might be crazy.
You might be crazy.
I might be crazy. Probably crazy.
Yeah, I don't see anything for controllers, unfortunately.
Well, anyways, come back tomorrow. GameSpot Live, 11 a.m. We will be playing another game a little bit earlier than expected. Maybe not though. Maybe like worldwide release. It's probably like around the same time. But we'll be back tomorrow. Me and Alessandro. Thank you to David again for playing, and we'll catch you next time for more World War III, like gameplay, impressions, thoughts, possibly guides and things like that. Stay tuned to GameSpot.com. Have a happy Wednesday. Peace.